What's going on to everybody out there in social media land? Of course, this is Miko, entrepreneur extraordinaire, and of course, founder of the world's first LGBTQ exclusive talent agency and production company. I wanted to come on here. First of all, happy Independence Day weekend. I know it's Thursday, but I'm actually getting ready to leave the office early so I can have a breather and enjoy the weekend. And I'll probably be doing some little work from home because you know me, work never stops. But anywho, I wanted to come on here to discuss some things that was revealed to me. And many people who follow me all the time know that whenever the creator of the Omniverse drops something in my spirit, especially if it's for my family, for a particular audience, I share it. Um, and I've said this before on a previous live that I've seen this more now than ever, especially up under the current administration that we're experiencing politically. Um, so much truth has come out, and I remember saying this back during the early part of 2020 that this is the age of Aquarius, and then when the pandemic hit, so much stuff slowly but surely started coming out as it relates to people's true intentions, especially when it comes to marginalized communities. And one of the biggest revelations that keeps coming back up, is that everybody in the LGBTQ plus community is not necessarily for the LGBTQ plus community. It's one thing to say that there are bad apples in every bunch, but there are sellouts in every marginalized group. And I didn't know that there was that many sellouts in our own alphabet rainbow community. I've seen so much, not just racism, but so much sexism, genderism, misogyny, toxic patriarchy, and it's like so much I've seen, and I didn't know that it was ravaging our alphabet rainbow community as much as as much as it is, and as much as it has been. It's just there's some things just been hidden. And like I said, earlier, there are bad apples everywhere. But you're thinking that they're just real a small minority and stuff like that. It's not really the overall community. But one thing that this administration has done is that the veil has been lifted. And that's really what the Age of Aquarius is about. It's about uplifting the veil. That means that nobody is exempt. Whether you're on the left or the right, whether you're straight or gay, whether you're a Christian or atheist, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're up or down, sideways, left or right, it don't matter. The veil is being lifted off of everyone. And that's why shadow work is very important, so that you can be more awakened, so that you can be more clear. So much has been revealed. When I look at this vision that I created, Meek Productions, I had no idea over the years, and there were some things that had been revealed to me over the years, but this year, between last year and this year, it actually started right after my birthday in 2024, but between last year and this year, a lot of more revelation has gotten more heightened, and you never really know who's on your side. I want to give a shout out to Sister Nikki Gilbert Daniels, the co-founder of Brownstone, and also the founder of R&B Divas and Worth Media. She said something that was so powerful that made me think about my 30 years of entrepreneurship. And it's like, you can expect strangers and stuff to do certain things, but when you thinking that you got people on your side and people that's closest to you, that you think that get the vision, that you think that know your MO, know your character, know your integrity and stuff. And I just, started realizing that over the 20 plus years of the Meek Productions vision, there have literally been people that's been sabotaging not just my efforts, but the efforts of this vision. And it's been people from our own community. And we ain't just talking about black. We talking about the alphabet rainbow community. And I didn't know that was I really didn't know that was this much hateration going on within our own alphabet rainbow community. And it's trifling. It's trifling. We need to get our act together. We just had this issue that just got passed, as it relates to transgender people in sports. And so, and I have to say this, when I think about the LGBTQ sports groups that are supposed to be in existence, when I think about the gay games, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, an issue like this, as it relates to trans athletes, should have never been an issue. And that's a topic for another discussion. Then I need to do a podcast on that. But we as a community, and I'm really beginning to realize that I can't really say that we're a community. Because there's some things that I'm seeing that is not becoming of us as a community. Okay? And there's some things that we need to get our act together on, y'all. As if we say we are a alphabet rainbow community and we sort of having all this pride. But I'm looking at what's going on with us politically. I'm looking at what's going on with us professionally. I'm looking at what's going on with us health-wise. I'm looking at what's going on with us is that we still got a long way to go. I'm grateful and thankful for the accomplishments that our LGBTQ plus ancestors have paved the way for. But I'm looking at how much we are truly honoring them. Because when we continue to not only stand for our own authenticity and creativity and identity expression, I'm also looking at, are we actually honoring our LGBTQ ancestors well? Or are we just me, I? And so busy trying to assimilate with heteronormativity, so many trying to assimilate with whiteness, or so busy trying to be in proximity to power. Because I'm seeing too many people who say that they're about community, but you want to be in proximity to power. A lot of these folks that say about community, they're just performing. They're just cosplaying. And your trauma is showing. As the elders used to say a long time ago, your sins will find you out. And I'm not saying that in a toxic religious connotation. I'm saying that is that what's in dark comes to the light. Your true intentions for why you do what you do comes to the light. One of the biggest revelations that have ever, and for those of us who are really about community, and for those of us who are true artists, those of us who are true entrepreneurs, who really care about freedom and who really care about human rights, who really care about the people, it's really hard for us to realize that there are actually literally some people out here who are cosplaying, who are just performing, and they really don't care. So in realizing that everybody in the LGBTQ plus community is not necessarily for the LGBTQ plus community, I'm encouraging those of you who are true to community, and not just true to self-identity expression, but who are true to community, stay the course. Stay the course. It's not going to be easy. Because trust me, shadow work ain't no joke, boo. But stay the course. And know that I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm grateful and thankful to the creator of the omniverse for your existence and your contribution, not only to this planetary dimension, but to the human family. Enjoy your Independence Day weekend according to who you are. And so it is. Aho, Ashe.